Hi everyone. First of all, I'd like to say thanks for the invitation for the PINA Conference. My name is Duarte, and I am very happy to be there and sharing experiences of working with kids in adverse situation and how find ways to bring them back to the connection with the world. I developed a program called Kids in Tune. This program was inspired by the work I did in 2005, worked with tsunami and then later in other disaster situations where I had a short period of time and had this purpose of helping kids just to feel better with themselves, to be able to sleep, get out of the shock, and make their life better when something is very, very tense, very overwhelming inside. People that take my workshop basically are professional that comes from the education area, therapists, and humanitarian efforts. I was myself a teacher, and then later working up to now as a somatic therapist, and then working with professionals, teaching professionals how to help children to self-regulate. I think the theme that comes, the underlying theme is about self-regulation, and when we work with self-regulation, also about resilience. How to help kids to be more resilient when they are doing their daily tasks. Nowadays, we have the pandemic fading down, the rise of this war in Ukraine. So the uncertainty of the future makes kids not know what is next for them. If for us adults, we don't know exactly what's next for us, kids might feel a bit lost and their moment became unsure and there's no much meaning. Professionals that comes to my workshop comes from the area of education, therapy, humanitarian efforts, and usually at the end, what they know, what they say to me is they feel more comfortable with themselves, comfortable to be with kids when kids are in too much stress, when kids are not being empathetic with us. So they understand different ways to approach a situation in a room, in a classroom, in the office, based on maps that have been developed that show how children behave and how can we access this behavior through the cycles of experience that happen with them, whether it's emotional or behavioral. We can see what's happening, or even during their task, in the development of their tasks. So the method I call is the cycle method. Professionals that take my workshop usually says that they feel more relaxed. They can relax back at the same time they watch what's happening, and they have much more control of the details of the session, even though they do less effort. They understand more about the details that happen in their presence, in their sessions, in their classes. They can empathize more with children, empathize more with children when they are in stress. They can understand with depth the conflicts that happen sometimes with children. They can see what happened a little bit before, what a little bit after, and see how things are playing in the context that kids are involved. I love to work with cycles. I develop ways of seeing situations through maps that shows the beginning, middle, and end of every task, of every intention. That gives me much more relax, flexibility to see what's happened. So it is this approach that I like to bring to PINA, this talk, this sharing, that's about how to help children to reconnect with their world when something is lost. I see you then, and very happy to learn with you. Bye bye.